Hi guys, Daz here with this third installment of my little new mini-series of showcasing my Halloween books. The first episode was yesterday, which I showcased my independent titles. Today I have so far showcased my Marvel. Now the final segment is going to be on my DC collection. So let's get into the books, a lot of them to get through, and I've already filmed this once and it messed up, so we're going to go again. Okay, up first we got Adventure Comics, issue 428, one of the founding members of the Justice League, Dark. And this is the first appearance and origin of the Black Orchid, Susan Lyndon Thorne. Got a dirty date stamp there, but I only paid £2 for it, so there you go. Up next, my best ever stealth buy, probably at a car boot. Paid £1 for this, and Over the Moon, it's only about a 3 grade, but it's on its staples, as Dazzie says. And this is the first Silver Age appearance of the Scarecrow in Batman 189. Absolutely stoked I was to get this. The Scarecrow is Jonathan Crane. But this is his third overall appearance. He appeared previously in the Golden Age. He has been in the Batman and Robin movie, Batman Begins movie, and the Dark Knight movie, and the Dark Knight Rises movie, and finally the Gotham TV show, which I'm enjoying at the moment. Like I say, even in that grade, that's probably a 30 quid book all day long. Next, continuing the Scarecrow theme, I've got the second Scarecrow. First appearance of the second Scarecrow in Batman Beyond, issue 23 of the current series. And this is the regular Victor Kalvachev cover. Up next, these were all in a game store in 2016. I passed on the rest of them, but I picked up the first issue because you know me. And this is Batman The Long Halloween. This is a prestige format series by the highly acclaimed Eisner Award-winning team of Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. And it's the first appearance of Alberto Falcone. Carla Viti was Carla Falcone. First appearance of Holiday. And the first appearance of Milos Grappa. It's the death of Johnny Viti. I think it was Greyman who showcased them all recently. Up next, my love for this character is immense. It is the Demon. And this is The Blood of the Demon, issue 1. Do love me some Etrigan and the Demon. Picked this one up recently. It is The Cursed Comics Cavalcade. A slightly lower print run, and it's had a high price point, so makes this quite sought after at the moment. You probably need double your money on it already. It's a collection of horror-themed short stories. Do like the cover. I think Tim Seeley, or is it, does one of the stories? Talking of the Demon, we've got him teaming up with Superman in DC Comics Presents 66. And this is the first appearance of the Black Briar Thorn. Another encyclopedia character. Up next, I've recently been watching the Constantine TV show with Matt Ryan. Fantastic, finally in the UK. And in that series is a character called Jim Corrigan. And if you know your DC Comics, Jim Corrigan becomes the Spectre. So got a bit of a Spectre appearance here in the Days of Vengeance, issue 1. And this was the first team appearance of the Shadow Pact, and where Jean Loring becomes the new Eclipso, and it's an Infinite Crisis tie-in. Up next, we're back with Demon, but this is the big boy book. This is one of my favourites in my collection, some Jack Kirby goodness. This is Demon issue 1 from his very first series. Yep, this is his first appearance and origin of Etrigan the Demon, who is Jason Blood. It's the first appearance of Morgan Le Fay, first appearance of Merlin, who was Leopard in the DC. First appearance of Glenda Park, and the first appearance of Randu Singh. It's probably about a 6 to a 7 graded book. There's a little bit of fading up here, maybe like a tape pull, but there's not a lot wrong with it besides that. It's on its staples, as Dazzie says. So I think I got a steal. I paid just £18.60 for that. It's probably a 40 to 50 quid book now all day long. If that Justice League Dark supposed film is gonna hit, that character will go crazy. Love the way he talks in rhymes. And here's the second series, Demon. It was a mini-series. This is issue 1 of 4. Do love me some Demon. Like I say, I don't buy a lot of books just for first issues, but if they're of a character I like, yeah. This is issue 3 of that mini-series. And this got this because this is the first appearance of Belial. Up next, issue 43 of the 3rd volume of Demon, I believe. And this is the first appearance of Baitor. And it's worth a bit of coin, this, because it's also the 2nd appearance of Hitman, Tommy Monahan. Now, I think the first appearance of Hitman is in a Demon Annual. Could be Demon Annual number 2, if I'm not mistaken. My final Demon book, Demon Knights, from the New 52, 2011. This is the first appearance of the Demon Knights, first appearance of Horsewoman with Sarah, first appearance of Al-Jabbar, first appearance of Breaker with Horsewoman's horse, first appearance of the Exorcisters, I can't even say it properly, first appearance of the Questing Queen, Horde, and Vanguard, who is another horse. Lots of horses in that one. Up next, probably won't stay in my collection, but it's spooky. It's GI Combat featuring the Haunted Tank. Paid 25p for it. So I don't know whether there's ghosts actually driving the tank. Who knows? Don't usually have free comics in my collection, but this one I did because Harley's quite a hot property and it's a Halloween comic fest once, so it had to be shown, didn't it? This is Harley Quinn issue 1 from the New 52, I think, reprint. Talking of reprints, I passed on this book about 2 years ago for 100 quid. At the time, I'd never spent more than about 30. Had no intentions of, but you know what this hobby does to us. And the book I passed on was The House of Secrets, Swamp Thing first appearance, and it broke me up. So I got the reprint. Man, I think I missed the boat on that book now. Sad times. But I got the story anyway. It's a good story. One of my favourite shows on at the moment, well, it's coming to an end soon. I think the next season is going to be the last, which I'm sad about. Had the honour of meeting the characters. My daughter had some photos taken with them. She's a big fan too. This is House of Mystery. And this is the Halloween annual. And I paid 15 quid for it. And why? Because it is the first appearance of iZombie. You know the iZombie TV show? Well, the character in this is called Gwen Dillon. But that's not the name of the character in the iZombie show. But like I say, cool to have the first iZombie. Paid 15. It's probably a 25 quid book all day long. Like I've been talking about Justice League Dark. If that comes, it's going to be massive. I picked up this one. DC Justice League, New 52. Paid £5 for it. It's quite hard to find in the UK, this issue. And it's the first appearance of the Justice League Dark team, by all accounts. So that's pretty cool. Sticking with that series, issue 9. This is the second Black Orchid, who is Alba Garcia. So it's the first appearance of Dr. Mist, who is Nomo Beomwa. And Black Orchid and iVampire, who is Lord Andrew Bennett, joins the Justice League Dark in that issue. Staying with that series, issue 12. First appearance of Nicholas Edgar Nolan. Also the first appearance of Black Boris, and it's the origin of Dr. Mist, Nomo Beomwa, and the death of Dr. Occult, Richard Occult. Final issue from that series worth getting is issue 24. That is the first appearance of Blight, a villain, Blight. Up next, we got the new Justice League Dark, the current one, and this is the issue 1. This is the variant Greg Capullo and Jonathan Glapion cover, and the reason you get it, it's the first cameo appearance of the Upside Down Man, who is one creepy dude. Issue 2, they're saying it's issue 2 or issue 3, but I'm going with what they've said, and this is meant to be the first full appearance of the Upside Down Man, issue 2. And then we have a first cover appearance of the Upside Down Man in issue 3. I dropped the series after this. I didn't see a lot of spec in it. It's also a debut of Wonder Woman's new powers that she attains. And this is the Alvaro Martinez and Raul Fernandez cover. Up next, we got another of my very favourite shows. This is been saved by Netflix, which I'm delighted about because we're going to be getting a season 4. This is Lucifer, issue 1. This is a very valuable book. Comic Book Realm has it at 50. It's a 35 quid plus book on eBay all day long. I paid £3.41 for it off of eBay, so I don't know how I managed that. And I bought that in October of last year. High grade too. The seller threw this book in, which was a preview to go with it. That is one great show. If you haven't been watching Lucifer, get into it, guys. Brilliant. Issue 14 of that same series. It's just a random book, but I like the cover. Creepy again. And then I had a Lucifer from a recent title. Recent volume, sorry. And that is issue 6. Is it issue 6? Yeah, issue 6. I know they've just brought out a new series of Lucifer, but it's on the shelves at the moment, but I'm toying with the idea of getting it. Because they are a hard read, I believe, Lucifer, a bit like Sandman. This is the Essential Vertigo's Lucifer preview book as well. Moving on quickly, character, if you've been following my hot book alerts, was announced in the week to be joining Swamp Thing. And that character is Madame Xanadu. Her first appearance is A Doorway into Nightmare, issue 1. Well, that's a bit pricey at the moment. You're not going to get that probably for under $25. This is her first solo series. Picked this up for £2 a few weeks back. Good read. Wacky, zany. You probably need a bottle of beer to get through it. Up next, got this for free. I got a load of new 52 books. And this one was, I think, included in there as well for some reason. Oh, no, it didn't. I picked this up at the Gloucester Comic Con. 71p. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is Man-Bat, issue 1. Just an epic cover. I passed on the first series of Man-Bat recently. A nice Bronze Age book for a £5. I'm regretting that a little bit. There it is. I picked up Raven, Daughters of Darkness recently, issue 7. Big hit at the Teen Titans TV show at the moment. The reason I picked this up, it's the first appearance of the new Night Force. Now, I've got the first new Night Force, which is in Teen Titans issue 21, along with Brother Blood. So it's good to have this one as well. And this is led by Baron Winters. Yeah, the first one appeared in 1982. Up next, I've been talking about Lucifer a lot. Well, one of my favourite books in my collection is Sandman, issue 4. Why is it? Because this is the first appearance of Lucifer Morningstar. Samuel, aka Satan. Love it. And of course, this character first appeared in the Constantine movie with Keanu Reeves. And then onto his own Lucifer show. There's also the first appearance of Azazel, Beelzebub, Shoronzon, and Nada, who is the ex-girlfriend of Dream. Now, the first actual appearance of Chorazon, he made a behind-the-scenes appearance in Sandman issue 1, and then a behind-the-scenes flashback appearance in issue 2. The demons Agony and Ecstasy make cameo appearance in this issue. They were last seen in Hellblazer issue 12, where they were introduced. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get the first appearance of John Constantine next year, and I'm also going to get the first appearance of Papa Midnight, because I like them too in Constantine. And talking about Sandman, I've got a few of the other first appearances, but this one I had to show. But it has been eaten. I only paid 60p for it. But it's been eaten on the bottom corner. But I couldn't pass it up for 60p. Because this is the first appearance of Death of the Endless. If you can see, look, it's got a couple of bite holes down there. So it's low grade. It's probably a 3. It doesn't go all the way through the book, I don't think. But it's the first appearance of Death after all. And that's a $50 book on Comic Book Realm. I could still probably get 10 quid for that. First Death of the Endless. I think she appears then in Action Comics, I'd say $8.95 or something like that. But I got 2 copies of that one. That's her first DC in continuity. Could be $8.45, I don't know. But I got it signed as well. And finally, I'm going to finish with a couple of Scooby-Doo books, because it's Halloween. First of them is one of my favourite covers of the year. Possibly my second favourite. I don't know. There's been a lot of good ones. A lot from Middleton. But This was from one of my other favourite artists, and this is that stunning Ben Oliver cover for Scooby-Doo Apocalypse, issue 23. This was quite a hot book at one time. It's still going to push you close to $10, I reckon. Just look at that. Love it. They're all zombies. I got the Fred Death issue as well, but I didn't think that was worthy of showing off. But I did pick up this one recently. I'm going to finish with this book, and this is Scooby Apocalypse, issue 29. And the reason I picked this up, this is the first appearance of the new Creature Commander. It's the variant Patrick Gleason cover, but look at the detail there. That's cool. That's a wrap on Dazzie's entire Halloween creepy books. I did pick up a few more today actually, but I haven't shown them off yet, and I'm going to save for that for a whole video. Hope you like what you see. If you do, please subscribe, like, and all that jazz. I'll be back very, very soon, probably with a hot book alert. Take care for now, Dazzie. Overnight. Overnight? Well, I suppose it is a creepy night tonight, isn't it? Happy Halloween, everyone. Bye for now.